think Mayo are as good as they looked. I mean, they've had very comprehensive wins, albeit in Connacht, against weaker opposition. But the real test for them was against Donegal, and they certainly passed that test with flying colours. Their strength and conditioning work is very evident. I think the inclusion of Donny Buckley in the backroom team there has really brought them on as well. And Aidan O'Shea, for instance, is a year older, a little bit more mature, a little bit more experienced. Andy Moran is back with them. Alan Dillon has brought his form from last year into this year as well. They just seem to be a very focused group this year. They're not allowing themselves to get carried away with the hype that sometimes can happen with Mayo. As regards Tyrone, I think they're still a little bit of an enigma in that they've come through the qualifier system. I suppose Monaghan, maybe Kildare were probably two of their biggest oppositions. Now they passed both of them with flying colours. They seem to rely a little bit, I suppose, too much on Sean Kavanagh. He's been their main player this year, arguably the footballer of the year. Stephen O'Neill, who's arguably one of the top forwards in the country, suffered an injury earlier on, so he's only coming back to full fitness. And if they are to really put it up to Mayo, they will need Stephen O'Neill flying at full tilt. They are quite a strong team down the middle. Peter Hart, Conor Gormley is back in. He's cleared from suspension, so he's a big plus for them. One of Tyrone's key features is that they tackle. They bring huge intensity to the tackle, and I suppose for Mayo they will be hoping that they catch them with possession around the middle, turn them over and break quickly and get the ball into their full forward line. The two Donnellys have been on form all year. As I said, Stephen O'Neill is the class that they have up front, but they need to get him into the game a bit more, and hopefully we can see a massive performance from him on Sunday. However, I still think that Mayo are just a little bit more advanced than Tyrone are at this stage. We compare Tyrone this year to the teams of the All-Ireland winners of the years gone by, of 2003, of 2005 and 2008, and I don't think they're at that level this year. So I do expect that Mayo will go forward and be in an All-Ireland final.